Hey friends, Tux here. I am pumped because I have a cool keyboard open for you. This is actually one of my favorite gaming keyboards. If you go back in my queue, you'll see that I reviewed NPET a number of times because they make great gaming keyboards. I mean, there's so many great features to this, and this is the brand new for 2023 model of the NPET K10. And this is really, to me, a legendary keyboard for both value and great performance. And we're going to talk about all the specs here in a minute, but before I go further, I do want to mention there'll be a link for this bad boy right below, so be sure and click that link to get yours on Amazon at the very best price, okay? As you can see, it comes in a beautiful box, definitely ready for gaming action and maybe even gifting action if you want. Very presentable. Now, a few key takeaways from the back here. This is considered a professional gaming keyboard, okay? And what that boils down to is the fact these keys are double coated, so they'll actually keep their lettering. I've had a lot of keyboards where they wear off way too quickly, but these won't do that. They're UV coated, so it's excellent. Colorful, illuminated keyboard. It has 4 LED lighting backlights, a breathing effect, and 3 adjustable permanent mixed background colors. And we'll show you all that once we turn off the lights here. Again, 104. This is a full-size keyboard, 104 keys, so very cool. High-quality floating keyboard, okay? And this is where that water resistance comes in. Water-resistant keyboard to prevent damage from spilling drinks or coffees. These guys know me all too well. Oh my gosh. But again, this will take a licking and it will keep on ticking, you know? And again, I've had more expensive keyboards, you know, $100 plus $200 keyboards that die after spilling one drink on it. And that's a shame. You don't want that. This is a much better way to go. And then easy to operate and best gift got gamer. Okay, so automatically enters sleeping mode after 10 minutes, okay, without operation of backlights, which is very cool, you know, or then press any key will go ahead and kind of wake it out. I'll turn it on, which is really good. User friendly, quick controls, no drivers needed. So again, this is kind of plug and play. It'll work off Windows, it'll work off Chromebooks, it'll work off Mac, and it will work off Linux, okay? And that I can personally attest to myself using Sushi Linux and Red Hat Linux and some of the more modern Linux builds too. It works great with Linux, which is really good. The size of it, okay, is 439 millimeters by 134, okay? And it's ABS plastic. So those are the main things. Let's go ahead and open this up and pull out this cool keyboard. I believe this one is black, but they do make a variety of colors. And that's another thing I really appreciate too for people who customize their gaming setups. You know, they make lavender ones, they make pink ones. There's a lot of color options in the NPET keyboard library here. Now we'll go ahead and put this to the side here. And here's the keyboard. Now the first thing I do want to call out, and I'm a big fan of this, and I talk about this every time I see it, guys. This is a really nice black braided cord, okay? And this is one of those little touches that gaming companies that really care about, you know, their gaming keyboards and the overall cable management and look of it all. They actually give you a nice braided cord, and this is beautiful, nice tight black braids. This will be very easy to control. In fact, they even give you a nice little Velcro cable management tie here too to help keep it, you know, in check, keep the length in check. You can wind it up. It even is branded NPET, as you can see right there. So very cool, but just beautiful cord. Loving the braid on it. And this does use a single USB, so very easy. It's not going to use 2 USBs like some keyboards or whatever. Very easy, very plug and play. And another thing cool about it too is that, you know, you can actually put this in a backpack. It's not super heavy. It has a little bit of weight to it. It's a quality keyboard, but you can actually tote this around if you go into LAN parties or any kind of competitions or whatever. So I like that a lot too. But anyway, very, very cool. Kudos to NPET for the beautiful black braided cord. I'm definitely loving that. All right, let's go ahead and pull off the cover here and check out this keyboard. Here we go. Oh, look at that, guys. Beautiful black keyboard. And again, this has a good amount of weight to it. This feels very solid in my hand, which is really good. And you know the reason why? Here, I'll share a secret with you guys. Check it out, guys. The back, we're talking metal, okay? This is a quality gaming keyboard. This type of thing, this metal, this base here helps give it a solid feel. And in a heat battle, when you're playing hard, you're doing raids, that kind of thing, it's really great to have that metal to keep a nice quality feel to it and to keep it nice and solid, which I really do appreciate a lot. Now, looking at the back here, I will show you there's little feet here, so you can easily raise that if that's your thing. If you want to raise it up, we got 2 little razors there, which is great. And then at the bottom here, we do have some nice rubber feet too. too, so it won't be sliding all over the place. But really, there's very few keyboard companies that go to the links that NPET does to provide amazing keyboards, and this is just one sign of it right here. So very cool. The top of here, beautiful, big full-size keys, as you can see, looking very cool. And again, this is, again, full-size keyboard, so we got the numbers over here, which is really good for doing certain types of raids and that kind of thing. I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft, so you guys know that I probably want the full-size keyboard, and indeed I do, so I can do my spells. Lately, I have been doing healing class, so usually I play a paladin, but definitely I need a full-size keyboard to be able to map out all the different commands I want to use, because in the heat of battle, man, you do not want to be looking for that random key. You want to have everything just where you want it, which is very cool. But you know what? You guys want to see this plugged in, don't you? Oh, yes, you do. Let me go ahead and dim the lights here, and we're going to check out the lights on the keyboard. We'll be right back. Okay, so the room lights are down, and now you can see how beautiful this NPET K10 keyboard is. Vibrant LED color lighting, very, very cool looking. I know you guys like to hear how the keys sound, and these sound really good. Now the feel is nice and springy, okay, so this has a great feel to it. I don't think this would be taxing on the hands or anything, but it's very quiet here. I'll be quiet here for a moment, and you can just listen to the keyboards here. Here goes. Whisper quiet. I am loving it. So this has the responsiveness of a mechanical keyboard. It feels very good. I definitely have a good springy feel to it, but it's not so noisy. You're not going to wake up the neighbors or disturb roommates or anything like that. Very cool, very good sounding, and very good quality. This whole keyboard, again, has a really good feel. I think the key to it is this beautiful metal base, so it feels very, very solid, just excellent in the hand. And let's say you get tired of this color scheme, every now and then it's nice to change it up, right? Well, you sure can. So on the LED button right up here, let me show you this button right here, LED, you can hit that, and from there it changes to a whole nother color motif for you. So very cool. The second one here, we got some nice yellows and purples and teals, looking excellent, excellent. And then we go ahead and you hit it again for a third round here. You can go black, and then there's another one here for you. So basically we have 1, 2, and then 3. So you can have your own personal color choices, whatever you like. Personally, for me, this one's really cool, but you know, I think this one here is probably my favorite. The blue, the red, and the green. Okay, and then of course this one's very cool too. If you're doing like a vocal kind of thing, we got a nice teal going there. I could see that being a very cool color choice. And let's say, you know, you have problems at work and it's like you want to try and kind of hide the fact you're gaming, you can just hit that button there and boom, you're back to a professional black looking keyboard. So very easy to turn off the lights if that's what you want to do. But personally for me, man, I love those lights. I want to leave those lights on. So very cool stuff. Now you can also change, besides the actual color schemes, you can change the brightness by hitting function. Okay, so we have function right here. So to change the brightness, hit function, and then you're just going to hit the page, upper page down here. You can see it goes a little brighter. You can make it a little dimmer. You can set the exact level of brightness that you want, which is very cool. And let's say you want to go ahead and do some kind of, you know, breathing effect. That's very easy. You just hit home here, function and home, and this changes it to a really nice calming breathing look. Look at that. Very, very cool. Kind of goes through, breathe in, breathe out. Just excellent, guys. And of course, while you're doing that, you can always change the colors if you want, like you did before, and switch it up to various different color schemes, or turn it off if you like. So very cool. I'm definitely digging all the color options here for this keyboard. And again, there's so much to love about this keyboard. Besides the actual color schemes here, these keys are actually coated, so they're not going to actually wear down like some keyboards, even expensive keyboards. I've had them where WSAD starts wearing down quickly because those are keys you're hitting all the time, you know, but these are coated, so these will actually keep their great look for a good long time for you, which is excellent. And also another thing which I really appreciate about this beautiful keyboard is the fact these guys do a great job with keeping it water resistant. Okay, now sometimes when I play, maybe I get a little mad and I like spill a little Mountain Dew. You know, you have that time, you hit your main, and all of a sudden, bam, a sniper gets you or something, you know. And every now and then, maybe I'm kind of clumsy. I might tip over my Mountain Dew or whatever. And I've had some keyboards which almost instantly self-destruct. They die with the slightest amount of liquid on them. But this keyboard is made to anticipate that move. And although I wouldn't duck it in the water and play submerged in the ocean or anything, it definitely definitely could take a little bit of liquid or a little bit of moisture landing on it, which is great. Okay, so it's made for gamers by gamers, so I love that. Just very, very cool. And another thing I didn't mention before is that it actually comes with a key puller. So included in the box, they actually give you a key puller. So these keycaps, as beautiful as they are, you can actually change them out. Okay, so if you want to change the keycaps to something else, they do make different keycap, collections you can actually get and snap on here. Or if you have a variety of NPETs with compatible keys, you can switch out keys too. They make some amazing keyboards, different colors. If you look back at my queue, you'll see I've had lavender, I've had pink, I've had white. Like, they make some amazing keyboard color combinations, and you can actually switch a lot of these keys out. So you just use a standard key puller. If you never used this before, let me just demonstrate. You just pop it on a key. Let's say I want to change out like WSAD. You just pop it on like that, okay? And then you pull it just like that, and you pull the key right out. And then you can actually change and take some other key that you want, maybe a different color scheme or something for WSAD, and pop that in. So very easy to switch out the keys. And this is just another little touch that they include this little key puller for you that I'd say is a good $5 value, And what's more important than that is the fact that they actually show, they care about gamers. Other gaming companies don't give you the key puller. No, they don't, and they call themselves gaming keyboards. So that just shows you that not only is this, a huge value, it's built by gamers with the little nice touches, for gamers, because a lot of times gamers do want to switch out their keycaps to something different. Okay, so that's really cool. You got that option. You just pop it back in place. Okay, to recap, this is a beautiful NPET K10, one of my favorite gaming keyboards. And this is the newest version for 2023. And I will have a link for this right below. So be sure and click that link to get yours at the very best price. So much to love in this full-size keyboard. Some of my key favorite things from it. Again, great feel to it. Love the whisper quiet, but the great responsiveness is springy, feels great in your hand. The LED coloring, look at that, it's just beautiful LED colors and lots of different ways of changing this up. You can make it switch to different patterns. Look how beautiful that looks. The teals and purples, very cool. You can switch it to this normal black if you want, and then take it back again. So lots of options, 3 main modes, and it does have breathing effects and a full blackout mode, which is really cool too. Personally, for me, this steel in the back tells a lot, guys. This is a quality keyboard that is meant to feel the quality. You're going to feel in your hand. It feels sturdy, it feels strong. Unlike other keyboards that just feel plasticky, this has got real metal. And to me, that's a huge win. It's adjustable, it's spill resistant, just a great time. This will help keep you in the game. So if you're looking for a great gaming keyboard, guys, look no further. Click that link down below and check out the NPET K10 keyboard. And the fact they actually give you a little key puller is a beautiful touch. I love that. Alright friends, I want to thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Do yourself a favor, pick up the new K10 NPET gaming keyboard. You are going to love this keyboard. It is going to be a huge value for you and keep you in the game longer and help you be the best gamer that you can be, okay? Any questions, feel free to reach out to me, tuxtoys@gmail.com. I'm always here to help you guys, okay? So thanks for watching, guys. Click that link. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.